It's just different.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Cali Woo, Bill Duke, yeah.
You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've seen.
You don't know what I seen.
Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
You don't know what I've been through.
You don't know.
You don't know what I've seen.
You don't know what I seen.
Live your life, not mine.
Not mine.
If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Life is funny things we do to get money. Hardships, hard times. And these days, these situations, they be sticky like honey. If it ain't Corona, they trying to clone ya. What happens to the little girl that went missing from her home? Her own daddy keep touching her. Daddy, leave me alone. I ain't got the answers. Trying to get justice for George Floyd. And if Bill Gates got the cure, make sure he got one for cancer. We screaming stop the violence, but who we asking? The killer the same color as the one in the casket. I'm no preacher, spitting hard facts like bleachers. Make America great again. It's only for the rich leeches. Where's Felicia? I guess black reparations went to new prisons and new police substations. For black justice, they be debating. We gotta wake up, but I'm going back to back. I'm on one. Cold cases still hot in the hood, cause the nigga that did it, he still home, son. I'm my own rapper, but got a new balance. Rest in peace to all the young fallen soldiers. Didn't get a chance to show the world their talents. I'm so focused, trying to save the nation. Seeing the road ahead like a full focus. You don't know what I've been through.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've seen.
It's like that.
Live your life, not mine.
It's like that.
If you know what I mean.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've been through.
Yeah.
You don't know what I've seen.
Yeah.
Live your life, not mine.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know.
Life is a bitch and death is a motherfucker. You can't trust a mother, cause people be motherfuckers. They stab you in your back and they smile up in your face. They do whatever it takes to have another place. The population polluted and robbing and shooting. Their mental state be diluted. They owe them all and they booted. Now how you only 17 and you looking 35. It's a wonderful time in this life to be alive. You better get your together. Stop wasting your time, cause time waits for no one. No person, place, or no thing. Yeah, it go fast, motherfucker. It go fast.
You don't know what I've been through.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've seen.
It's like that.
Live your life, not mine.
It's like that.
If you know what I mean.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've been through.
Yeah.
You don't know what
It's
I've
like
seen.
this.
Live your life,
It's like
not
that.
mine.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know.
Yo. You already know what it is, man. Happy Thursday to y'all. It's your host with the most, man. Focus, Feel, Focus Radio, man. And we do this thing, man, each and every Thursday. Show kicks off at 6 p.m. We go all the way to 7 p.m. So we are your hottest evening podcast. 301-761-1040 is the call-in number for all your questions, comments, or concerns. If you want to see us live, man, all you got to do is beltwayradiobeyond.com, or you're tuned in right now to the Facebook Live. That's Focus Phil, Phocuz. Simple as ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. Or you catch me on the gram at Phil Focus. And for all my ex-people out there, man, you already know what it is. Focus. It's just that simple. Like I say, man, each and every Thursday, we are here still breaking ground, still breaking ground, still here, still showing up. Quoted by Sean Carter, also known as Jay-Z at the Grammys, man. Just keep showing up. You know what I mean? And that's what we doing right here, man, on Focus Radio. And like I say, man, feel free to drop your questions, comments, or concerns. This is also a people's show. So like I told you how Chuck Brown do it, you know, we got love for the go-go culture, even though I had a little small mishap and had some people to reach out to me. So shout out to those people that reached out to me and understood. And I had to go back and do some research and some reflections. And I had to resend and put out another post, you know what I mean? And like I said, it was a, response, you know what I mean? So you already know what it is, man. We are here. We are here, man. Thank God, like I say, for another lovely Thursday, but at 54 degrees in February. February the 8th, 54 degrees. Can't get no better than this. You know what I mean? And I've been doing this thing I wanted to start, and it's short and simple, and for the ladies, it's sweet. So I'm just thinking about how many ways y'all will take that. But nah, actually what I'm talking about is I'm doing something called Let's Talk on Facebook. And it's simple, like let's talk, and it's just a question. These are the topics that are talked about on a daily basis, like every single day, within a home, with at the bar, at a like I said, at an event, at a function that's going on, where these conversations, get started, or even when you talking amongst your peers or your girlfriends or fellas, when you talking around your mans and them. You know what I mean? These are the conversations. So let's talk. It's getting close to Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is February the 14th. And like I say, do it now, not now, but right now, and decide what you're going to do. Even if it's just maybe getting a gift, even if it's just going out, even if it's just spending that time together. Make sure you already have that date marked, written down. You have that time put to the side for your special one. Make sure you do that, you know what I mean? And make it the most, so special. Make her smile, make him smile that day, Valentine's Day. So I've been doing this thing called Let's Talk, and the questions I've been throwing them out there. Doesn't matter who makes the most money. The last question I just thought about when I threw out there was, who wants sex more, the men or the women? You know what I mean? So those are my last two. I got to go back. What was my first one? Oh, no, not my first one, but my second one was, Let's Talk once again. It was, if you were involved with someone and it was someone else that you had your eyes on that you wanted to pursue, would you tell that significant other that you was with at that time, or right now? Not now, but right now. And the comments, someone was like, no, unless you want to be killed. Someone was like, I appreciate your honesty. Then a lot of them was like, I'm not sure about that. So, like I say, man, let's talk. And I'm just going to hit you with the questions, and you just hit me with the answers. And I'll read them out loud on air. Special, little, something we could do, man, because these conversations, and I say this all the time, there's so many conversations that we have that we really should be having. We have them, but we're not having them. Like, we have them with that group of people. We have them with that one or two, whatever, but we not like, you know what, let's talk, let's put this out there. And people will talk about it, and some people would take your idea, maybe your opinion, it may work for them. You never know. So let's just help out each other, man. It's just with communication, that's all. So let's talk, y'all. That'll be every single day. You already know what it is. Robin Monroe has tuned in with me. What's up, Robin? Call in numbers 301-761-1040. We in the loft right there off the Beltway. And feel free to call in or drop your drop your comment right here, Robin. And the comment for tonight, let's talk, is who wants sex more, men or women? We're getting close to Valentine's Day, so we got to ask those sexual questions. But anyway, why would a mother kill her 21-year-old son? We have a mother out of Lanham who has murdered her 21-year-old son. She was just arrested yesterday. Curita Riviere, she's 42, and once again accused of fatally stabbing her son, Christos Johnson, inside their Lanham home back on January the 25th. The crazy thing about this story is I'm just now hearing about it. I don't know if it's because she's just now being charged or they just put this story out there. But I guess because maybe she's just being charged Wednesday and was just arrested. Now, I do know that this story was on Kilmo, and it was a lot of details surrounding the story. And where they got the information from, I don't know. I do know one thing. Shout out to Kilmo. Shout out to Kilmo. Shout out to Kilmo. I do know one thing, that people will comment and comment and comment. So the comments were, they didn't get along. She was jealous of her son. She had a problem with the dad. She was a bitter, battered woman. She was ex-military, and it was just, her and her son never got along. And this is quote unquote supposed to be family members, supposed to be people that knew this family or knew this mom and this son, right? And that was on Kilmo. So if it happened January the 25th, and then now she was just charged Wednesday, so I guess maybe, I don't know what happened with this story, if it was swept up under the rug, because then I heard it said stabbed, but then I heard his throat was slit. I don't know. Me first hearing of this case right here, like I say, because I guess maybe now she's being charged. But like I said, first degree murder, and they locked her ass up. And I don't know, it was a guy the other day who killed this uncle in Fort Washington. Yeah, he killed this uncle in Fort Washington, got into an argument, shot his uncle in the head, I think. And I want to say he was hiding somewhere, maybe in the attic of the home. And they brought them dogs in there, them canines. You can't mess with them dogs. And they found him. So, like I said, they found him. Body scent, anything that they may take and smell that, he was in the house, and they looking for that. They looking for that. So, yeah, you stinky on the low. We all stinky on the low. We clean, but I'm telling you, the dog will find us. Dirty dog. But, yeah, man, on a more serious note, I don't know what's going on here. I really don't know. Like, the uncle, she killed her son. I do not know what's going on here. Wow. I don't know what argument could have gotten. I don't know what argument would have gotten that bad. I don't know if maybe, well, now with the uncle, he's an older guy, maybe, I don't know, 50, killed this uncle. I know his uncle probably, more older than him. So maybe something personal, was it something that they said that just not able to walk away. Even with this lady here, walk away, taking a deep breath, realizing what you are doing, what she did. One of those cases you just gotta research. You just gotta look at that when they air that. It's these names and these cases that you remember. And you gotta follow. I'm sorry. Because what made, and I'm sure and wasn't arrested right away. It happened January the 25th. So maybe they determined that this was intentionally. You didn't kirk out. You didn't go crazy. You did this intentionally. So now you're charged. But we'll see what happens. But rest in paradise to that guy, to that young fella, Christos Johnson. Now, leads me on to my next story. I tell you, man, social media, man. Social media. Oh, y'all, 301, y'all, 761-1040 is the call-in number for all my people that are live. The question of the night is, who wants sex more, men or women? Takes me back. Now, let me go back to my story. All the news outlets, shout out to you guys that get these stories quick, hot off the press. Shout out to those that send me things all day, every day. Shout out to things that I'm heard and I'm told, and I go back and say, I didn't know that. You didn't know what? Shout out to my mom, Gloria Johnson. Wow, a political just genius. So, it starts off, I'm speechless. She's speechless. TikTok, social media, Instagram, Facebook, be mindful, Twitter, of all of these sites, the WhatsApps, all that. Be mindful of these sites, man. I'm telling you, you put something, think you sending a fucking message, and it's gone viral. I'm telling you, you don't think it has. You didn't send it to just that person. It's a tracker on everything we do, and I believe that. But TikTok, make a long story short, it was a DC man who was homeless. And this man, if I read these reports to you, was a vicious man. You know, what I'm reading as far as what he did on paper, and it was actually someone who had, this guy, it was a homeless guy. What he had done has committed a lot of violent acts and vicious attacks against people, as far as beating them up, stabbing someone with a screwdriver. And his name is Alonzo Douglas Hebron. And a TikTok video went viral of a lady, a student, helping this homeless guy out, giving him some money, giving him some food, also even getting this guy a hotel room. So what happened was, when two of the assault victims saw the TikTok, they chimed in. They called, shout out, Fox 5, and did the story. They have raised almost $500,000 for Alonzo. 400,000 for a homeless man that they say is a violent man. They don't even understand how this guy was able to be released from prison. They got records from the Department of Justice that back in November 2012, Mr. Hebron, they gave him 5 years. He stabbed a man in the neck with a screwdriver during a fight on Queen Street. He was released from a halfway house in 2023. Let's see. And then another lady, I told y'all, the one that was on the news, and she actually has shared pictures of her being beaten and assaulted by Hebron. 400,000 they have raised for this guy. He's a violent, homeless man. I don't think the student had knew, Mr. Hebron's background, being a good Samaritan and helping this guy out. And it just so happened that the blessing was 400,000. But what the people are saying is that they don't know who this guy really is, all that he has done, and damaged lives, even though he's homeless and damaged lives and all the acts and everything that he's, the crimes that he's committed. And how could they give this guy $400,000? And I don't think he would get all the money. I think, of course, it'll be some fees and but could they hold the money and take it? It's donated to him. What you think, B?
Repeat again. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying with this homeless guy that was a violent guy, has a violent record, and he has assault charges. He's been to jail. He's done a lot of vicious things to people. And a student happened to give him some money, buy him some food, put him up in a hotel room, started a GoFundMe for him, and raised $400,000. So they're mad, saying they don't think that he should receive that money because he's a vicious.
So the neighborhood is against him getting this
Well,
money?
the two people that he assaulted, two women.
Two
actually.
women. Oh, okay.
Why should he be rewarded in that way? Is basically what
I mean, was the GoFundMe created after the assault act, or well before? I mean, because let's say
after. These are things that he has previously done.
Previously done.
So what happened was,
okay,
it was TikTok. So the people he assaulted, they seen him on TikTok and seen this lady helping this homeless guy out.
so they're upset. They recognized him and all that stuff. I get you. That's tough because, mind you, he's homeless.
Yeah.
Unaware of what transpired him to attack the women.
Yeah.
Even for whatever reason, that's a difficult one. It's like you want to help him, but at the same time, he kind of you don't want to put him in jail because then he can't get out anyway. But unless serve the time that whatever for the assaults, it's a weird thing. That's a tricky one. That's something you have to think about because it's a good cause, but at the same time, but I believe whoever helped created this is he just saw the homeless man unaware of what transpired.
Yeah.
So
she didn't know him.
Yeah.
The lady that she was just, like I said, doing a good deed and a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
It's hard, but I need to be homeless. 400,000.
Yeah, again, if people are willing to give to those fully in need, especially in that situation. But I believe if you know the full facts,
Yeah.
it would be kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of in between with that one. So
Yeah.
So, but to answer your prior question, I think men want sex more, especially during Valentine's Day, because they anticipate that will be the day they'll get it.
301, y'all, 761-1040. We going with Let's Talk, which is the question of the day, man. We getting close to Valentine's Day, and the question is, who wants sex more, men or women? My engineer, man, he said he thinks we wanted more. He said, because that's one of the days that we can get it. Y'all already know what it is, man. Murray Wynn, what's happening? Kenny, we are one. You already know it, y'all. We was happening. Steve Stevenson was happening. And my man, FaZe, man. Y'all got to check FaZe out. FaZe always dropping, like, new music all the time. YouTube and all that. Just check them out, y'all. FaZe 10, Phase. You already know what it is, y'all. Black History Month, and I like to say Happy Black Month, right? Happy Black Month, and it's gonna go to 86-year-old Roberta Flack, who broke so many. I didn't have a picture of her, but I know my man probably could pull up one, but had broke so many barriers in the music industry and had sung some of the most beautiful is music. And she said if she didn't feel it, she couldn't play it. She couldn't sing it. But the great thing about it is Roberta Flack actually graduated from Howard, moved to DC with her folks, went to Howard University. She's originally from South Carolina. Went to Howard University, right? Her, Donnie Hathaway, a couple other folks. Graduated from there, became a singer, but was a District of Columbia public high school teacher for many, many years, and still teaching to this day at 86 years old. Now, Roberta Flack, man, has there she is right there, 86 years old, has stood, man, up there with the greatest. That's all I can say, man. Just the accolades is just DC, Howard University, DC public school teacher. So we keeping it black. Happy Black Month with Roberta Flack. Didn't even know that her and Donnie Hathaway got a few nice pieces together, man. They worked together digitally and together. Like I say, he was also a graduate of Howard University. So Terrence Howard was my girl Taraji. You know, it's just so the list goes on and on and on with the talent, you know what I'm saying, that has passed and stopped through here. You feel what I'm saying? And to take that next path and then make it to that big journey in life right here in D.C., Howard University, man. Y'all already know what it is. So we going to keep it black. Let me see. Two new comments. Bruce, hey, man. Hold up. Hey, y'all. Bruce Brown, man. Bruce Brown. You know what's so crazy? I just said to Taraji P. Henson, man. You know Bruce Brown gave Taraji P. Henson, Antoine Glover, a.k.a. Big G, Genghis, right? Of the Backyard Band. It first starts, man. A movie named 24/7 that was based on one of the biggest drug dealers at that particular time in D.C. and everything that was surrounding and going on, from the political part of it, from at that time the gentrification part of it, the genocide part of it, everything, man, from cocaine to crack. And he just gave a lot of people, man, opportunities, because that's what our city was going through at that time. We still going through it now. It's just more dressed up. That's all. It's just more dressed up, and you have a lot more ways of hiding it now. But it's still here. Trust me. But back then, being the murder capital of the world, and when they first started City Under Siege, because, see, history repeats itself. Genocide and gentrification repeats itself every 30, 40, 50 years. It's always something new that we're going to take in, and we're not even going to realize what we're doing to our people. That's why we got to stay woke. That's why we got to lead the younger generation the best way we can. Because, it's everything that we doing now that's going to matter 10, 15, 20 years down the line. And I really believe that. And it's hard to change habits. And that's why I was telling you guys, when I started with a new season for a new reason, to take that one piece. Don't start with all of it. Take that one piece and start with that. And go from there. But shout out to Bruce Brown, man. We keeping it black 24/7. Gave two of the biggest stars. And I'm not sure. I think he maybe have worked with Clifton Powell also. I'm not sure, Bruce. You can let me know right here. But definitely two of our biggest stars coming from the DMV area. Bruce Brown, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. All-Star Go-Go Cast, 24/7 the movie. Taraji Henson, first film. You already know what it is, man. And also what we do here, like I say, with this holiday, right, comes a lot of pressure. I'm going to be honest with you. Comes a lot of pressure. Valentine's Day could be stressful. Some can't wait until it's over. Because a lot of shit they ain't got to worry about. And I'm not sure if you can have one at one time. You ain't heard it from me. Right? So that's why I say get started now. Right? And be mindful of how you move, whether man or woman, for Valentine's Day. And it's hard to do it the day before and say, because I got to do this on Valentine's Day. It's hard to do it the day after to say, because I got to do this on Valentine's Day. It's hard to say, let's do it this weekend, because I got something to do on. And that's one of those holidays that you just can't make up. So take a deep breath. Start now. I'm giving you a week. Today is only the 8th. Do it this weekend. Get your ducks in a row. Get it out the way. I'm telling you. Seriously, I'm telling you. These holidays are big, especially in our culture. It's big all over. But in our culture right here, we got to stop bullshitting, y'all. We got to, for real. So, Valentine's Day.
Okay, wait. Why is it so big in the culture?
Because it's just, let me tell you something. With black people, we are about love. Anything that we can have fun, we can get gifts, free gifts, and have a reason to do anything, to cook, to do seafood, a bottle of champagne, a nice date. She want them Uggs. I'm telling you. So, we celebrate. You already know that. Be Christmas, anything. The BET Awards coming out. We having a cookout. So, definitely, man. So, if you celebrate it, I'm just saying, start early. It could be a lot of pressure, and it can get stressful.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand this pressure here.
I gotta get something. I don't have no money. Oh, I got 2, 3 of them. Okay. I'm gonna get her something, and spend all this time.
Well, wait, and that's if you're dating multiple people, then I can understand. But if you're if you're having if you're dating one person, the way I see it is, it's like, okay, I feel like, unless, mind you, I'm single. I'm straight up single. I'll admit that. Okay. But I feel like I would, make this day a special day, but I wouldn't pressure myself to do it. Mind you, keep in mind the fact is, like, it's supposed to be a 50-50 type of thing, just express love and all that stuff. I don't think gifts need to be, I really don't think actual gifts need to be exchanged. I think that aspect of it, it's not Christmas, it's not her birthday unless it is. And, I just feel like, no, you're just going way over the top. Just, a nice dinner, nice outing, nice, have, express each other, hope you, slap some skin here and there in the end. But really, to be honest, to me, it's like, I think we as a society, not a culture, but a society, make Valentine's Day treat it almost like it's Christmas, but it's not.
But that's what I'm saying, though. But that's just us that do that.
Yeah, that's all in your head. No, actually, I'll add to the fact that, I would think that the significant others, overemphasize of that day, because it feels like, it's like, well, you need to treat me on this day.
Exactly. And if you don't do it, then it's a problem, right?
But and I feel like it's like, look, I treat you great, 364, 363, right. Whatever. I'm still here. I treat you right. I take you here, take you there, and all that stuff. But this one special day, that's not your birthday and it's not Christmas, you go ape shit over if I have to work or if I have to, if I don't give you something out of this. It's just like hey, I'm the love of your life, supposedly. But this day of love, mind you, everyone's been whatever deep dive you're trying to find out the history of Valentine's Day is it's a commercialization, which is true, but
it was a site though, right?
No, it's more than a site. It was newspapers and all that stuff. Okay. Selling gift cards and things of that nature, but not gift cards, but cards.
It's not a commercial part of it.
Yeah, it's just a commercial thing, which is understandable. But I just think that in the 21st century, I'm still surprised to hear people getting stressed out over trying to give their significant other a gift on Valentine's Day. Simple roses can work, but no, you're like, I gotta find that Cartier, I gotta find that Gucci, whatever, and it's like, dude, it's not that serious.
That's the pressure.
I think honestly, if right off the bat, if you tell your significant other, just like, look, Valentine's Day, we're just going to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse or whatever, and have a nice dinner, have some good conversation without our phones. We'll be good. It's more of a sense of having a nice romantic evening than signifying the fact of gift giving. So that's just me.
That I agree with. Speaking on Valentine's Day and just showing the appreciation. That's all. That's my man B was saying. Just show the appreciation. You don't have to go out your way. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world. You don't have to, I'm just saying, as far as, like, he spoke, I said culture, he said society. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of, it can be stressful. Any holiday could be, especially in a relationship. But anyway, like I said, if you just got one plan right now, I'm giving 7 days. No, not even 7 days now. Now it's 6 days. Wow. So do it now. Do it this weekend. 2 ducks in a row, because I think that'll be Wednesday, right? And it's hump day. Remember that commercial? What day is it? Hump day. You already know what it is, man. Like that records in the building, tuning in. We got to do it, man, each and every Thursday. The Missing and the Murder segment here, right here on Phocuz Radio. And was doing so much earlier in my office, I didn't get a chance to send them to straight see them on a screen, but I'm going to try to show them the best way I can to you all as far as those that are missing. We may have her already. This is China Crawford, 25 years old, China Crawford. Last seen in the 1600 block of Good Hope Road, Southeast, on Monday, October 23rd, 2023. Described as a black female, 5 feet, 7 inches in height, 120 pounds, with long black dreadlocks and brown eyes. Her clothing description is unknown. Yeah, we have one in color. Next, we're going to go to Andrea Wright. Andrea Wright, missing from the 4200 block of East Capitol Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C. She's been missing since January the 30th, 2024. Reported missing at 6:22 p.m. She's only 15 years old. Black female, 5 feet, 5 inches in height, 190 pounds, brown hair and short locks, brown eyes. Wearing a nose ring, clothing unknown. Once again, I try to the people that haven't been found, I try to continue to show that flyer until I see it marked off and see found. So this is another young lady, So Fine Charles. Well, no, I'm not gonna say her. Her name probably is Sophanie. I'm sure, Sophanie Charles. Oh yeah, I have it up there. 700 block of Maryland Avenue. Missing since Thursday, December the 28th, 2023. Reported missing at 12:35 p.m. 5 feet, 6 inches in height, 125 pounds with brown eyes, black braids with blonde tips. That would be something distinctive in the search of Sophanie, would be her blonde tips and her braids. Clothing description is unknown. We're going to go to Irvin Thomas. Missing from the 200 block of K Street Northwest. Reported missing February the 1st, 2024. Reported missing at 2:30 p.m. 5 feet, 7 inches in height. 135 pounds. Gray hair, brown eyes. Last seen wearing a blue wool coat, brown sweater, blue jeans, white tennis shoes. Blue wool coat would be something distinctive, Mr. Irvin. Next, going to take us to Kimberly Farrow. Kimberly Farrow was actually, I want to say she's been on a show twice already. We may have her be. She's missing from the 1900 block of U Place Southeast. Been reported missing since Wednesday, January the 24th. Black female, 5 feet, 3 inches tall, 120 to 140 pounds, gray hair in a natural afro style. Her clothing description is unknown. She may be in need of medication. It does something to me when my older women go missing. My elders go missing. My black men, middle age, kind of go missing. It's something to me always has been mysterious about that. Even with anyone going missing, but more so because with kids, we always think, okay, maybe he just ran away for the weekend. She with her little boyfriend, or maybe he with his little girlfriend is just doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. And it could turn tragic. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that when other people go missing, you're already thinking like, what happened? Kimberly Farrow, ladies and gentlemen. Brings us to Kalia Haskell, missing from the 900 block of 5th Street Southeast. She was reported missing Tuesday, February the 6th, 2024, at 12 a.m. Didn't come home. 14 years old, black male, 5 feet, 4 inches tall, 140 pounds with black hair, brown eyes. Last seen wearing a black jacket, black pants. She was in all black. Let me see. Shatima, what's happening? You already know what it is. Peyton Jackson. Missing from the 1000 block of 16th Street Northeast. Missing since February the 5th, 2024. Reported missing at 10:30 p.m. She's 5 feet 4 inches, 5 feet 4 inches in height, 230 pounds. Last seen wearing light blue jeans, black hooded sweatshirt, black high top sneakers. Black high top sneakers would be definitely distinctive for this young lady. 14 years old, has her hair actually in somewhat of that natural look. $65,000. 65,000 of our black sisters go missing every single year. 65,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. 65,000. That's just our women, our African American women. And I know we had WAP here. Shout out to WAP, man. Whew, it's one of those interviews, just relaxing and just chill and just he said, where they at? He said, somebody else got to be involved. He said, all these people going missing, all this trafficking going on, and I believe him. It's a $1.3 billion business. That's last time I checked. It could be more now. So, gotta have somebody involved, right? Gotta be something underlining. We don't know. We can't see. You know that fine print, like that fine print we be forgetting to read, or you really can't see, and you don't find out that you was double charged until later on. It's one of those type of things, I think, here in America. Oh, that's what that. That's what they was doing. Like that Jeffrey Epstein story I've been watching. It was, it was easy how they got him. It was real easy. It's just when they got him and all the shit that, like I said, once again, they weren't really reading that fine print. They weren't reading the fine print. They couldn't see it at first. But once they started and they read it, oh shit. See, it was already suspect anyway. Trying to figure out how did he get his money. Already suspect anyway. And I say those people sometimes, I'm not knocking anybody's money. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying sometimes are stepping on somebody so they can keep stepping up. So they stepping on you and you can't get up. So unfortunately, it had to be the lives ruined of these young girls, 14, 15 years old. You see, they can't take. He killed himself. Well, they killed him. See, he couldn't take it. Was he involved? I'm sure with some of the trafficking that may have been going on out here in America, even other countries, because I think he had some shit in Mexico, here, there, everywhere. So, definitely bigger than what we think and what we will probably ever know. I'm just here doing what I could do, and damn, I seen this young girl on the show. Well, I seen this name mentioned. This person was missing and was found. I heard it on Phocuz Radio. I'm just trying to do my part and do all that I could do. And maybe we had more organizations and more people that would support the missing community. Maybe we could really do some things and really dig deep and find out what's going on. See, it's bigger than us. It's always going to be. But see, we got to keep fighting. We got to keep showing up. And I watched that story. How I said, wow. It was all these cases at first, but nothing would stick. And then finally, it was every dog has his day. And I said, this man is a billionaire. molesting all these young girls. And that story came and it went. He couldn't take it. Killed himself. He ain't, hell nah. You destroyed all them lives. So it ain't just black people, y'all. They just doing bigger level, bigger scale. That's all. You know what I mean? But like I say, it's time for us to wake up. We got a new reason because it's a new season. It's 2024. Get your ass up, out, and vote. They're trying to stop this guy. Man. Dump Trump. They're trying to stop him. In so many states from even fucking running because they like hell to the nah. And you know he trying to neglect that. You know how he do. You know what I mean? He trying to put up. You know. So it's a lot of people. I mean, it's a lot of mixed emotions out here, man. A lot of people scared. We don't know what's going to happen next, especially for us. And that's why I like my show. I can break things down on a local level. You know, we got to take charge of our communities. You know, it ain't nobody, we got to start getting out and going to these assemblies and setting up our own and talking about this shit, communicating and knowing what's going on. Because they come and take it, sweep it right up under our nose. We got to start doing the legwork within ourselves. We got to start these organizations and do this and do that and find funding. Putting the right people in office, getting out and vote, teaching the kids, going into the schools, finding out what's going on. We got to start doing it, man. We got to hold ourselves accountable. Moving forward, man, we got to hold ourselves. I mean, and it ain't only in D.C. It's in Baltimore. It's in New York. It's a lot of crimes happening. It's a lot of carjacking happening. Just a spotlight right here. It's a lot happening everywhere. And I say this every fucking show, getting to the grassroots of this evil, trying to figure out why. Why? Come on, man. Let's save a life, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Shatima, you already know what it is. Like that Records. Bruce Brown, I got you. I got to bring you in. Kenny, hey, man, it's hard to get an interview, man. We are one, y'all, in the building for over, I think, maybe even 30 years now. Been putting it down with that gear, man. Sweatsuit, shirts, hats, buckets, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We got it. We are one, real talk. And shout out Kenny, man, still standing strong. And it's 2024 and still here. Ain't gone nowhere, man. That's big right here in the DMV, man, because we done had so many designers that come and gone. You know what I mean? And still doing your thing, man. Shooters, all them brothers out there, man, at the top, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, taking a little piece and doing their own thing. We out, y'all. Peace.
Situations, they be sticky like honey. If it ain't Corona, they trying to clone ya. What happens to the little girl that went missing from her home? Her own daddy keep touching her. Daddy, leave me alone. I ain't got the answers. Trying to get justice for George Floyd. And if Bill Gates got the cure, make sure he got one for cancer. We screaming stop the violence, but who we asking? The killer the same color as the one in the casket. I'm no preacher, spitting hard facts like bleachers. Make America great again. It's only for the rich.